Alright guys, today we are looking at the Pilatus PC6 B2H4. That's a lot to say. And it does go on. There's a float variant, a wheel variant, I'm not 100% sure, G950 wheels, and skids. So it has a couple different variants of this aircraft, and then you can choose what livery you want. So it has many different liveries. It's taking a little bit long to load this aircraft, though. So the real-world stats of this aircraft, while we're here, let me just go back and see if it says anything in Microsoft Flight Simulator here. Oh, it does. Okay. So here it says that there's 176.9 liters per hour burn, cruising speed of 115 knots, max altitude 26,000 feet, and a range of 450 nautical miles, right? In real life, the wingspan of this aircraft is 35 feet and 7 inches, or 52 feet, and the length is 35 feet and 7 inches. The height is 10 feet and 5 inches wingspan, is 30 square feet, and it has a max takeoff weight of 200 or 2,000. Or well, this is pounds. Pounds is 6,173, and max takeoff landing weight is 5,863. The engine is a Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6A 27 turboprop engine with 550 horsepower. It's pretty good. I like that. The PT6s here are very common throughout the turboprop aircrafts, and beautiful engine, very reliable. Max speed is 174 knots, cruising speed of 144 knots, range and climb rate of, it says here, 103.8 I guess per minute. I don't know why they listed it like that. It's kind of confusing. Range says goes up to 1,100 miles. That's a much different than Microsoft saying, right? And takeoff distance to clear is 50 feet, which is 440 meters. Landing distance, clear feet, it says 1,033 feet. So the takeoff is 1,440 feet, and the landing is 1,330 feet of distance. This is stall speed. It says what flaps fully down, 96, 52, or 107 for, depending on what measures you use here. I guess stall speed. Crew 1 up to 10 passengers and 3 blades. Why does it say 3 bladed? I don't see no 3 blades. This is 4 blade. Maybe it's something different. I don't know. Where's the aircraft? It didn't load the aircraft. That's so weird. Let me see something if it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this is made by Microsoft Classic Wheels. Okay, let's see. Oops. Let's go back and just check real fast. I want to see if excuse me. All right, so the planes are showing up. It might be that one. Oh, there it is. All right, it disappeared again. So it's having a little bit of issues getting into the simulator there. Let's try that again. Nope, it's not going to work with that, so we're just going to go ahead and fly it. Let's put ourselves on the ground here. Hopefully it could start cold and dark. Let's find out. Sounds pretty windy out there. Hope you guys are all doing good. This is the Aviation Enthusiast channel. Consider subscribing to the channel. Smash the thumbs up if you are enjoying this video. And thank you guys so much for your support of the channel. It really does mean the world. We're trying to grow strong here. And we're looking at all these aircrafts in deluxe package. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Alright, let's go ahead inside. Alright. Here we go. We're sat on the ground. Take the covers off here. What the heck? What was that? Somebody just landed over here? I'm not sure why there's a parachute coming out of my plane right now. But I think somebody just landed over here. Oh, this is the skydiving version of this aircraft? Oh, one of these skydivers maybe? Oh, is this guy's parachute? Did these people actually jump out? That's crazy, right? Alright, let's get this bad boy started. You can open a door. Alright. I don't know why I did that. Alright, let's go. So, I think it's a turbo prop, right? So we're gonna have to put the mixture in. Right now we can put the prop fully forward. Crack the throttle. It's kind of crazy that you can see these little things sticking out. Fuel boost pump. And so it does have all your starters, engagement, your lighting. So we'll light it up, see what it looks like. I'm gonna get the battery on. Where is the battery? I know it's over here somewhere. I don't know where the battery switch is. What is this thing? Alright. Avionics going on. That's your battery, I guess. Radios. Navigational light. Beacon light. Alright, let's start it up. Where's our starter here? Sounds good. Alright, introduce some fuel. It's not bad. It sounds good. I actually never really flown in this plane, so I'm gonna increase throttle here. Just looking at your NG and your ITT, making sure everything's temping out. That's looking good. RPMs are coming up here. Panel lights come on. Your breakers work. The breakers in this actually work, which are nice. That's your flap lever. All right, let's try it out and see how it flies. It's going to be weird with that parachute. I hope that doesn't affect our flight. I like you can see the animation of the wheel, right? It's a quite interesting aircraft, that's for sure. It's not bad. Except for that guy pulled his parachute for some reason, but... So this one still needs a little bit of updates, as far as you can see with the graphics, and parachutes sticking out at the top. That doesn't come normal with the plane. It's not supposed to be a part of the plane. That's a Microsoft blender right there. One time they had the guy's legs sticking out the bottom of the plane. It's just they're still working on this. So let's go ahead, full power here. The rudder feels good. The ground handling's good on it so far. Let's see if the parachute affects us at all. Alright, nose is coming up here. And we're up. No gear up. It seems to be flying pretty well. It handles good. It's got a good feel to it. It's a little bit lighter than a general aviation aircraft. It's slower than I thought, though. If I trim it out, we'll pick up speed here. It's not very high in climbing. And I think I left... I might have left the stato cover on. It's not giving us a read on the altimeter here. Something's wrong with our altimeter. It's not showing our altitude. Oh, here's our altitude. So I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what that is. It's in op, but our altitude is down here. Okay. My bad. So we are good with the altitude. Alright, let's try some stall testing here. I'm going to try some stall testing. It flies good. It handles good so far, and not bad at all. We're going to turn back towards the runway. Alright, let's go ahead and start bringing it up. We're doing about 120 knots now, so... I want to see how it handles here. 3,000 feet we're coming up on. Pulling back. Power on stall. Holding. Pulling up. There we go. And... it's snapping to the left there. Yeah, okay, if you hold it back too much, it wants to spin out. So you gotta let go of the yoke and then it will even back out. Alright, let's do a power off stall. Pull up. It's not a bad aircraft, actually. This is the Pilatus PC6 B2H4. There's also a water variant of this that's pretty cool too. Alright, power on stall, nose drop. Pretty standard stuff. That's good. It's not snapping to the right or left like the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 used to do. So that's good. It's actually working a lot more properly now. I guess they have two stalls. Let's see if we can do one more thing. I want to see if I can actually make it spin. Let's, we're only at 2,000 feet, so I want to climb a little bit higher here. I'm going to put full power in and start climbing. I wonder if we can stall it. I want to see if we can spin this bit. Alright, almost at 3,000 feet. And there's the snap. I'm going to put my full right rudder in here. No, it's pretty stable. It doesn't want to spin out, so... Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and try to land this bad boy. It's not bad. I like this plane, man. It's really nice. I like the gauges are so visible, too. If you have, you know, not too good eyesight, this might be a good one to fly because you can see the gauges very clearly. And if you're flying in front of your computer, which is nice. I got to get the 6-pack gauge or 8-pack gauge for putting in front of my computer here for general aviation. That's going to make it so freaking awesome to fly these general aviation with the steam gauges. You know, there's one they sell. I think it's like $300 or $400. But man, that I want to get one of those so bad, dude. That would be so awesome to have all these readouts right in front of you. It would make it actually helps you to learn too when you buy hardware. I bought the FMCUs from Wingwin, and it really did help me out. All right, let's go ahead and try to land this aircraft. I'm not sure if there's a feature to get rid of these passengers out here. You know? Maybe you have to go to a certain height and they jump out. I really don't know. Well, alright, let's find that airport. Alright, there it is. I had to look here. I knew it was around here somewhere. And let's go land. It's pretty nice though. It handles very well. It flies really good. There's the runway. I'm gonna pull out some power. Put some flap in here. Start slowing us down. I put full flaps in there. I like this plane though, it's pretty cool. I'm pulling all the way back right now. Alright. Not bad. Relatively easy to fly for a tail dragger aircraft too, so. Alright. Let's go ahead and set the brake here for a second. And I want to see the animation of it shut down here. Oh, these are all the lights too, by the way. I'll show you what the lights look like real quick. That's what it looks like at night. Just so you can see. Okay. Oh, that's the... It does have reverse thrust too, by the way. It's not bad. That is the PC6, ladies and gentlemen. Fun aircraft. It has a lot of different variants. As you can see, it still needs work. There's color missing in the back panel there when you go to certain angles. And the parachute sticking out the top doesn't make any sense. But I'm sure Microsoft will update it eventually. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye now.